Oakwood theme park was just announced to be closing permanently, so this park is officially done for good. So I want to be talking about my analysis on this park closing. So this was a park in Wales. So this was a small theme park in the UK, which this park looked like fun. One of the reasons why they're closing is high operating costs and expensive maintenance. Apparently enough people have been going to Oakwood theme park, which is kind of sad because this park had a decent looking ride lineup. Megaphobia, the park's CCI wooden roller coaster, looked pretty good. It looked like a really fun ride, personally. This ride looked like it had some great airtime, some great laterals like any old other CCI wooden roller coaster. And I do not see this ride personally being relocated to another park, since it's a wooden roller coaster. Most wooden roller coasters are very hard to relocate, personally. It might get relocated, but it's very low chances of actually getting relocated to another theme park. But it could happen, but I don't really see it. So this one's probably actually going to get torn down, most likely. But this wooden roller coaster just looked really good, and I'm kind of sad I didn't get to ride it. It looked pretty good. It looked like it had some great airtime. They spent a lot of money recently on refurbishing this coaster, which is a disappointment. So that it only operated for a couple more years. But it might get relocated since it just got refurbished. So it has a possibility, but it's most likely not going to happen, personally. But the park had a bunch of unique attractions, like their intimate water ride, which looked really interesting, which I don't know the name of it. It had a vertical drop. It looked really cool. They also have a Gerstlauer Eurofighter named Speed the Ride. This looked like an old 2000s Eurofighter, think 2009 or something. These are really old, but these look like okay attractions. They're not really anything too crazy. I've ridden one of these before. They're not really that great, but this looked like it had a good layout. But it wasn't anything too crazy, even though it was an okay layout. It has a vertical lift, which is nice. The vertical lift adds some fear to the ride. I heard this one tracked better than some of the older Eurofighters like Mystery Mine or Saw the Ride. This one tracked really well, according to people that have actually ridden Speed the Ride. This ride looked pretty good, starting off with a beyond vertical drop like on most of the Eurofighter coasters, into an airtime hill, which looked like some great floater airtime, into an intense overbank turn, into a solid looking vertical loop. A mid-course brake run would follow that, which would slow down the pacing, into a step-up underflip, technically, if you were to call it that. So it's a 2-inversion Eurofighter with a really intense looking helix. If this ride tracked smooth, like people said, it would be a solid ride. This park also looked like it had a nice atmosphere and some unique roller coasters and attractions to experience at the park. So this park looked solid. So that will wrap it up for today's video. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time.
Welcome back, everybody. How's your